What's up, guys? It's my little brother Joe.
Get away from me. Hello, guys. Joe Russell-Winter here. If you're new here, like and subscribe, share for some more quality content.
You're probably all my audience, so thanks for doing the charity vote to Joel's channel.
This is, unfortunately, my little sister Hope, otherwise known as Hope Music UK. Go and subscribe. You're probably all subscribed to her. She's got like 65,000 followers, subscribers. Anyway, as you may or may not know, Hope and I both have a condition called Multiple Endocrine Neoplasia type 1. And we both found out at the same time.
Well, you found out a little bit before me.
No, you went in first.
No.
You did. You did.
I went in first,
No,
and then
you
you came out, and then you were like, have you got it? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, have you? And you were like, yeah, I've got it.
We got it
We
together.
either both didn't want it, but we wanted to both have it
together
rather
so that
than
we could
one of
be
us.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
Although mine's much worse. I've had much more problems than Hope.
But it's because I'm the best.
You're the talented one. One
No,
with the better
stop,
health.
don't make this
Some more
about me.
subscribers.
I've got a pituitary gland tumour, which is benign.
And I did have 2 tumours in my pancreas. One of them got resected, cut out because it went cancerous, but I've still got one in
I
the
don't know why I laughed at that.
It's so horrible. It's the sort of humour you can expect from the Russell-Winter brother and sister duo.
This is a genetic condition.
Indeed it
It
is.
will never go away.
Anyway.
So Joel wanted to rip off the BBC thing of...
No, it's not.
From
I was inspired by a BBC 3 video that I saw, which was
I don't think you
things
can
not to
say
say.
BBC.
I was inspired by another series of YouTube videos made by a big broadcasting company made for the young adult orientated audience. They do a things not to say, and it's to people with like dwarfism, or things not to say to people who have red hair. This is like the 6th cut of doing this, by the way. I've said
I'm sorry.
everyone.
I'm
that
sorry.
they've
Can
done.
I say it?
No,
Can I try and
because
say
you're
it?
not.
Okay.
Right, so
Okay.
basically today we're going to be reading out questions that both Hope and I have been asked IRL, which means in real life, for you not
And-
down with the lingo.
When we hear them, we just want it.
So we're going to be going through them. We've all written.
We've all written.
2 of us. Both of us have written like 6 each. We're gonna each read one out, take it in turns, read it out, and then give our raw response. So let's get into it.
This is
Oh my
Mary
God.
Harris's hat. Thanks
yeah.
for the sponsor, Mary.
Cheers, Mez. Get it from any Oxfam store.
Or just steal it from Mary.
Or steal it from Mary like we did.
I want to go first because I'm the
right.
guest.
Look away, and then you got rummage.
I can't see it, can I?
Oh.
It could be worse.
Ah! I hate that so much.
Yeah. You know what could be worse? Being you.
Being me.
No, not you. The person who said that. I've heard this so many times. It could be worse. Like you kind of explain the full condition, and because it's not terminal, they're like, well, it could be worse.
To draw a comparison, it's like if someone says to you, oh my goodness, I had such a good day today. I'm so happy. And you go, yeah, but you could be happier, couldn't you? Like,
Well,
you
no,
could have-
it's not like that. It's
Oh,
like
it's not
it's
like
like
that.
someone like losing their foot, and then someone being like, well, you didn't lose your whole leg, did you? So.
I mean, some say that's a silver lining out attitude.
But
I'm
that's
all
not
for
your
that.
job.
I'm all for that, but you know, sometimes you just have an off day, and if someone says that, you want to just
you want to
gouge
throttle
their
them. Our
eyes.
mum says that quite a lot. We tell her something
No,
that we're
she
annoyed
doesn't.
about, and
Only
she'll
she-
be like, "Yeah, well, it's not that bad, is it?"
Could be worse. Yeah, it's like
No.
when I got a B on my A levels, and I was really happy, and she went, "Not an A though, is it?" Snake. She's lovely, our mum. She's so supportive.
We love her. Jiggly.
I mean, your cancer sounds like one of the best you can get. I had someone say that to me, and I was like,
Really?
"Do you realise what you just said?" I don't even know where to go with that
One of the best
Just
you can
don't
get.
say that. It's
Just
like saying,
don't say that cancer does not go with the word best. No.
well, out of all the STIs, at least it's only chlamydia. It's like,
Yippee!
good old chlamydia. There's nowhere else to go with that one. Just
No,
don't say
just
it.
don't say it.
Just don't say it.
Oh, I thought the
Stop
label.
looking.
I thought the label was fun. Ding! What's your little fun? We're still going.
Stop!
Can you smell it?
No, I'm waiting for you to.
But you don't look sick.
Oh my god. Because it's an invisible
It's one of those
illness.
invisible ones that, you know, everybody just thinks doesn't exist, like, you know, depression or
Yeah, it
all
goes
those things that
it
you
goes
don't
in the
see.
same category as like mental health issues, because just because you don't have like one leg, or you know, you have something very
Yeah, or
visibly
like
wrong with
an
you.
oxygen mask or anything like that. Like if we were to have anything visible, like Joel's scar, but that's usually hidden under clothes. So people won't ever really see us being ill, but it happens.
I was sat on a train coming back from an appointment, scan and blood tests, and like I was feeling pretty deflated, knackered. It was like 8 o'clock, and I was sat down on one of the seats, like a normal seat. It wasn't one of the give it up for elderly people seats. This guy literally spent the whole journey just staring at me and tutting. And I understand that he might also have the same thing, like not to be hypocritical in that I understand that he might have an invisible illness and whatever, but you know, I've got the seat first, man. Come on.
And that works the other way when you've had like a full day at hospital and you've had an MRI. I often have fasting blood tests like the whole day, and you feel really weak, and then you get on the train and then there are no seats, and you're like, I can't really say to
you feel awkward,
give me your seat, because the only thing you've got to show for it is probably a little plaster on your hand, but that constitutes for all the shit that you went through that day. I've never asked someone to move. I've just kind of stood there, and then you just end up feeling really weedy.
You're so brave. I couldn't deal with what you're going through. We don't have a bloody choice, do you? This one usually comes from a good place and is usually people that who care about you, but you're not super close to, and they don't really know what to say. Yeah, they don't really know
how to deal with it.
But it's kind of like, well done for breathing oxygen. It's like, well, you sort of have to, like the other option is to give up.
Yeah. This one we get all the time. What is it from a certified doctor or paramedic?
Okay, so basically I got diagnosed just before my A-levels, so I was like 16, 17.
So I had a really rough time.
It's fine, let's not get into it now. And basically I got referred to adult services because they were like, it's a short time frame between you being a child and an adult, so you might as well go into adult services. Anyway, the first, I think 3 or 4 appointments, because I was bounced around consultants, every single one of them, every time I went in was like, so what is MEN? I had to spend like 20 minutes reciting what it is to them, and they're like, oh okay, so I think we're going to send you for some more blood tests. And that was literally every time. It was blood tests and a scan every time I went. They didn't even have the old one up.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
And like our condition falls under the endocrinology section of a hospital, and even some of the endocrinologist specialists don't know what it is. That's how rare it is. So that's the whole like rare disease thing. And I was on the verge of an adrenal crisis the other day, and I had paramedics to my room and they didn't know what it was, so they just ended up saying to my mum, well, you know the most about it, so you can just make the call.
You can
like, brilliant.
It's so hard because like you can't expect people to know everyone.
Yeah, no, you
but
can't.
Like, when it comes to specialists, like you're being referred to that person, it'd be like going to a knee doctor and them going, oh, I'm not familiar with this part of the knee. You'd be like,
the patella. That's the one thing I remember from PE class was the knee bone. It's called the patella.
The top
because it reminds me of the tail.
Chubs. We're going to cut here and then we're going to...
Let us know if you want a part 2.
Let us know. There will be a part 2 because I need content.
Okay.
Please. There will be a part 2.
Comment if you want to ask us a question about...
Yeah, that's a good point actually. If there's anything that you feel awkward asking people, not necessarily with MEN, but like a long-term condition, we might not be experts.
Or cancer.
Again. Yeah. Cancer. Yeah, anything that you feel a bit awkward about asking people, ask us, put it in the comments, and I'll put it in the hat.
We'll shout you out as well.
Shout out, baby. Anyway, I have been Joel Swinter, the best of the Russell Winter siblings. This has been Hope, the rubbish one.
I want to say my own name. I have been Hope Russell Winter.
And as you can see, she doesn't need any more people bigging her up. No siree.
You can see my channel here.
I'm not linking to it. No way. Subscribe to my channel here.
Over my face.
Watch the other video that I did here, and I will see you next time.